Hey Libra, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is going to be our daily reading for Monday, January 11th. For you numerology geeks out there like me, that's 111. Let's see what's going on with Libra. At the heart of your reading, we have an imbalance with the Two of Presents reversed. You were trying to juggle multiple things, and it was either too much, or you just decided to focus more on one than the other. So I do feel like I feel an imbalance that's been resolved, or it's in the process of resolving. What's the challenge here in resolving this imbalance? You're holding yourself back. Tell me more about the Devil, please. How is Libra holding themselves back? The Fool. Well, I think you want to move in a new direction. And I think you're not just dropping one option. I think you're dropping multiple options. You're trying to clear the slate so that you can move in a new direction. You're apathetic about where you are now and you feel guided in a new direction. Temperance and the Four of Cups. Your focus is on lack of prosperity with the Nine of Presents reversed. Could be lack of independence. So for some of you, I feel like you've had your finger in a few different pies, financially speaking. Like, you're trying a little bit of this, a little bit of that, you're investing over here, you're working at this company, you're working on this project, you've got this other side hustle going on. It's a little bit of everything. And you're kind of you're feeling held back from your prosperity, and you're wanting to simplify, you're wanting to disengage with a lot of what's going on and back off of that and move in a new direction. You feel like it's holding you back. The things that you're involved with right now, you're not super interested in it. You feel like Spirit's pulling you in a new direction. Like your gut feeling is telling you, get out. Stop doing the things that don't interest you. But you've been ignoring those feelings and saying, oh no, I'm going to stick with it. I have to. It's like for some reason you feel like you have to keep doing these things that you don't enjoy, that aren't paying you. In the recent past, we have the Knight of Potions reversed. You stopped emotionally engaging, or you just weren't I feel like it did. They want me to say please you. It did please you in the past to be involved with these things. But recently that's changed. It no longer pleases you. I feel like that's a very kingly, like, at the pleasure of the king, but it does not please me. Like, that's the sense of the word that I'm getting. If it so pleases the king, would you like to invest in this and that and this and that? Yes, I will invest in all of those things. And then recently you're like, it no longer pleases me to be involved with this. It doesn't do anything for me emotionally. It no longer pleases me. It is only holding me back from investing in what I really want to do, exploring new options. The energy of the environment is the Two of Potions, which is connecting with something that does please you. Now, this could totally be interpreted as a romantic read, just the exact same way I've been describing it. Like, you've had multiple options, multiple possibilities. You might have been dating multiple people, and it no longer pleases you. This is not where my satisfaction lies. Getting a very regal energy off of you today, Libra. In the near future, we have forward momentum. You will be moving toward what pleases you. I feel like it's an energetic shift. Like, because you've been so focused on what... No, let me rephrase. You haven't been... I was going to say you've been focused on what displeases you, but I think that's incorrect. It's like you've been focused on things that just are tepid. You don't feel anything about them. There's no emotional engagement at all. But it doesn't please you, right? So by disengaging, by bringing that energy back to you, calling your energy back, you can now focus in a new direction toward what does please you, and energetic laws, you're going to get the momentum that you seek by refocusing toward what pleases you. Let's see your surprise energy. Okay. See, I'm me as a reader, I'm more happy to see this card than anything else, because this message was a little confusing to me. And I'm like, pleasing to me, engaging with what's pleasing to me. Well, your surprise is that by... Let me explain first what I was saying. This is just part of why I'm giggling here, is that it's an acknowledgement that I was on the right track with that interpretation. And I'm a bit relieved for that, because it was slightly odd to me. So, getting back to your read. The Chariot is proof of alignment. It's proof that with that forward momentum that you're going to get, it's going to be there because, A, because you're in alignment with what pleases you, and B, because the end of that road is where you're meant to be in order to have a fulfilled, prosperous life. So, the other part of that is that this is a very fast-moving energy. So not only momentum on a small scale, but you generate the initial momentum, and universe comes in with big daddy momentum. Like, I call it zoom energy. It's like you're going to get where you're going so quickly. Let's see your end result. How do these energies resolve for Libra? We have the Three of Presents. This is lovely, okay. Because you're going from... Let's go back to the initial scenario that I spelled out with, I'm investing a little bit over here, I'm working with this project, I'm doing some side work for this company, a little bit everywhere, right? Spreading yourself a little thin, but nothing wrong with that. It's just, it's what was available or whatever. You had reasons for it. I don't think it was like problematic that you were doing that, but the realization that it's not emotionally fulfilling for you, you needed to shift. You felt like you're being held back from your prosperity. And in order to do so, you're like, well, let me refocus on what I am emotionally engaged with. What pleases me. Let's just stick with that. This energy of the Three of Pentacles, presence in this deck, says where you're going to land is a collaborative environment where multiple people are contributing to a group project, but everyone's giving their best, everyone's engaged, committed to the process, and it is something that's enjoyable. It's something that's expansive. The result is greater than the sum of its parts. So it's like by you giving 100% and multiple other people each giving their all, it's like you could have never created what gets created without everyone giving their A game. And that tells me you're going to be lit up about it. You're going to give it your all. You're going to be focusing on, if not only one thing, then a lot fewer things than what you've been focusing on in the past. And it's going to be because you sought out to connect emotionally. Like what will please you? What will be enjoyable to engage in? Let's see your advice. How can Libra make use of these energies for their highest and best good? Don't be afraid to change directions. The Knight of Presence can be stubborn in like, I must walk this path no matter how long it takes because I committed to it. Well, that's in conflict with the message that's coming out in your read. So the way I interpret this advice is, it's a caution not to get stuck in that I must see this through energy, and be willing to stop midway on the path and change directions. Just because you have proceeded down a path a certain length of time or distance doesn't mean you must now walk down that path as long as it might take. All right, Libra, I hope that helped. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back tomorrow. Bye.